Gu Cheng, the adopted son of the Shang family.
Don't talk. Cooperate with me.
He ran that way. Go and take a look.
Where did this pumpkin come from? Haven't you seen a young couple's daily, enhancing their relationship? Get out.
The person is not here. Retreat.
What are you doing? Let go of me.
Able to take down my bodyguards in a few minutes. Under the pursuit of the enemy, you are unscathed. Quite skilled. But you have no companions, relying on yourself alone. It's hard to get out.
What do you mean?
The grace of saving my life should be repaid with marriage. I happen to be missing a husband. How about you consider it?
What if I say no?
Then you can just stay here alone and be cuffed properly. By the way, jade pendant. It's mine now.
That's my jade pendant. You. Get back here. Back.
Useless thing. Can't even guard a jade pendant.
Madam, this subordinate did not expect that. The thief actually defeated the top 10 experts.
This is Shang Tianzhao's token from the life-saving benefactor. If he finds out because of this that the person who saved him back then was Yan Xin and not me, then my position as the young mistress of the Shang family, I'm afraid it's coming to an end. What are you still standing here for? Hurry and chase after them. No matter how many people it takes, you must get the jade pendant back for me. Otherwise, I will make all of you be buried with that bitch Yan Xin.
Yes. Young master, your clothes are damaged. This subordinate didn't have time to buy new ones, so I took a new set from young master Tianjio for you.
Don't touch me with his things. Get out.
Actually, if you weren't stuck with the lowly status of an adopted son, you would be the master's real son. As long as you are willing to restore your identity, everything in the Shang family is yours. To avenge Miss Yan Xin, that would be even easier.
How did Shang Tianzhao treat Din Din back then? I would rather be an outsider for the rest of my life. I'm not willing to be on good terms with a beast like Shang Tianzhao and call him brother. Also, that woman just now, she took Din Xin's jade pendant. Before dawn. I need to know all her details.
Yes.
Everyone, welcome to Zuzu's and my wedding anniversary banquet. Today is our third wedding anniversary. And even more so, it's our son's third birthday. I hope everyone tonight can have fun and enjoy yourself.
Daddy, Xiaoman wants to eat cake too.
The film was translated
Whose child is this?
and narrated by
Young
M
Master
Media.
Shang. Why do you look so angry? I heard it was young Master Gu who found him by the roadside 5 years ago. A wild child. Young Master Gu. He has been at odds with Master Shang since he was a child. Maybe he felt pity for his experience. Both father and son are pitiful people.
Where did Gu Cheng run off to? Hurry up and get him over here. Get this child away from me.
Daddy, Xiaoman wants a hug.
Shang Tianzhao. Who allowed you to bully my son?
Gu Cheng. Tonight is the banquet of our Shang family. Who allowed you to come in? Get out of here.
I'm sorry. We'll leave right away.
You can leave if you want. It's just that. Just now, your stupid son dirtied my shoes. It's like the Godfather. Come on. Lick them clean.
What do you mean?
Don't think I don't know. This child is Yan Xin's. Back then, I had just thrown him out, and you picked him up for me. You tell me, if the guests here all know that you have feelings for your sister-in-law, are raising a son for her, what would they think? Who knows?
Yan Din won't rest in peace. Xiaoman. Wait for me over there.
Okay.
Okay. I'll lick them.
That's more like it.
Who allowed you to lick? You are my man. Without my permission, no one can make you kneel.
Let go of me. There are so many people watching.
I won't let go. Even handcuffs can't hold you. If I let go, wouldn't you run away?
I'm a married man. I'm warning you. Don't mess around in front of our son.
Clothes can't be eaten.
Hello, beautiful sister. Can you be my mommy?
Be your mommy. Is this what you call a married man? I didn't expect that. I haven't even proposed yet, and you're already so impatient.
Children are just talking. They're talking nonsense. You can't take it seriously.
No. Who are you? Do you believe I'll immediately?
The Red Butterfly's young lady is here. Who dares to be presumptuous? Red Butterfly? Isn't that the most ancient assassin organization in Hua country? Why are they here?
Red Butterfly token. You are Lord Red Butterfly. I was blind and didn't recognize your eminence. For you to grace my banquet, it's simply an honor for the Shang group.
We weren't invited by you.
By M Media.
It was your wife who invited us.
That's right. Wife. Where's Zuzu? Why isn't she here yet? Lord Red Butterfly has already arrived. Why hasn't she come to greet the guests?
I'm so sorry, Brother Shang. The makeup took a little too long just now. I'm late. But it's our anniversary. So it's okay to be a little late, right?
Come and see quickly. Who is this?
How would I know who this is? Could it be another one of your good little sisters?
How dare you? You dare insult the Red Butterfly's young lady. Someone, slap her.
Lord Shinkai, didn't you just say that it was my wife who invited you? Why are you resorting to violence upon meeting?
Madam, but I clearly remember that the young madam of Shang Group is Yanqin. Then what is this thing you're holding in your arms?
Who are you? That woman Yanqin died long ago. Don't mention that woman in front of me. I am the young madam of Shang Group. How dare you hit me?
Didn't I tell you already? The consequence of insulting this young lady is a slap in the face. Are you deaf?
Zuzu, hurry up and apologize to her. She is the successor of Red Butterfly. If we offend her, none of us will have a good time.
But I'm your wife. You actually, for this woman, say such things to me?
Apologize.
Young lady, I'm sorry. It was Susu being presumptuous. So what about Red Butterfly? North City is Shang Group's territory. How dare you bully me? I will kill you sooner or later.
I wonder what brings the young lady here today?
I'm here today to fulfill a marriage agreement. Many years ago, my mother was rescued by old Master Shang. She promised to form a marriage alliance with the Shang family. This Red Butterfly token is my dowry. Whoever marries me will be able to jointly control Red Butterfly with me. Back then, Mu Shushu relied on her identity as the eldest daughter of the Mu family to make Shen Tianqiu try to kill me. Now, facing the temptation of Red Butterfly, Mu Shushu, I'll see how long you can keep smiling.
As long as I marry the young lady, I can become the controller of Red Butterfly. Yan Ruakshu is not as good as us.
Big brother, please respect yourself. You have a family.
Why is he so angry? I'm not talking to him. Gu Chang, you're not jealous, are you?
No.
Then I'll go and talk to Master Shang about the marriage. Move. Don't stop me.
Narrated by M Media.
Yan Ruoxu, I warn you. Don't touch Mu Susu. You can't afford to offend the Mu family.
I haven't fought yet. How do you know I can't win?
Don't go too far.
Gu Chang, how dare you bite me? Don't refuse a toast and be forced to drink a forfeit. Shang family's unmarried son. You are the only one, so you are destined to be my man.
I don't like you. And I won't fulfill the marriage agreement with you.
I will stay in the Shang family until you fall in love with me. On the surface, he is an adopted son who is bullied, but in secret, he is elusive and skilled. Gu Chang, the secrets you hold, I will slowly dig it out.
Gu Cheng, that good for nothing, actually managed to hook up with Yan Ruakshu. If they really get married, then in the Shang family in the future, I'll have one more competitor. No. I have to find a way to stop them.
Dad, I really like Sister Ruakshu. Could you let her be my mommy?
Xiaoman, Dad, in this lifetime, only loves mommy. Any other woman, Dad won't consider marrying.
But Sister Ruoxu is clearly very good.
Xiao man, Dad will go run your bath water for you. You coming and take a bath in a little while. I really don't know what's so good about that stinky hooligan.
Such a careless idiot without any sense of vigilance. What will you use to compete with me?
Sister, save Dad. Dad was beaten.
Don't worry, Xiaoman, tell me slowly. Don't worry.
Living with you, under the same roof for so many years. How could I not be wary of you? I didn't expect that since you prepared so many little toes. Then I'll reluctantly help you out.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Shang Bailu, a cousin of the Shang family.
Cousin, don't worry. Go Chang tonight. He's with me tonight. I'll have some fun with him. Shang Tianzhao, that son of a bitch. Why hasn't she replied yet? It's already this late. It should be set up by now, right? Come here. Go invite Mommy and Dad over. Just say that Shang and I need to discuss Gu Cheng and Yan Ruoxu's marriage. Gu Cheng, I'll have to see how you'll get married when you've been played with in front of everyone.
Zuzu, it's so late. Why are you asking me and your mommy to come over? What on earth is happening?
Shang and I originally wanted to discuss Xiao Cheng's marriage with Mommy and Dad, but I didn't expect Shang to see Xiao Cheng enter his cousin's room late at night. He hasn't come out yet. I'm afraid something happened to Xiao Cheng, so I invited you over.
Zhao Cheng. How could he do something like this?
Master, this voice, could it be Xiao Cheng and Bai Lu and the others?
Knocking on the door. I want to see what they're doing.
All of you, stop. Pass down the order. Without my permission, no one is allowed to come in.
Who doesn't have eyes?
Get out of the way. Sheng Tianjiu, then where is Gu Cheng?
Save me.
Mistress, can't stop them. Gu Cheng, you unfilial son. I never expected that you would be this kind of beast, worse than an animal.
Save me.
Tianzhao. My son. How did you get beaten up like this? How could it be? Sheng Tianzhao heir?
You unfilial son. Beilu is your cousin. How dare you? How dare you do such unethical things? You've made us, the Shang family, lose all face.
Dad, it must be Tianzhao. After seeing Gu Cheng come in, wanted to find out. So he entered the room and was ambushed.
Mommy and Dad. Eldest sister-in-law, why are you here?
In the middle of the night, dressed like this. Who are you trying to seduce?
Yan Ruoxu, it's none of your business.
Protest denied. Put your clothes on, or you'll catch a cold.
Gu Cheng, dressed like this, appearing in this room. You, what are you doing?
The water heater in my room is broken. I happened to meet her on the way, and she wasn't asleep yet, so I came to her room to borrow some water for a shower. You say I'm right, right? Younger sister, I have all those dirty videos of yours in my phone. As long as I press it lightly, the entire family, the entire circle, will know what you're up to.
Don't. Please. Please don't send them. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. Sheng Tianzhao forced me to do it. He wanted to ruin your reputation. He wanted you to be unable to marry the young lady of Red Butterfly.
Just confessing these things isn't enough. Next, you have to listen to me obediently.
Yes. I was just being kind, letting him take a shower. He doesn't know anything. Me and brother Tianzhao are uncontrollably drawn to each other, like dry wood meeting a flame. How dare you hurt my husband? I'll beat you to death.
That's enough. Shang Beilu, starting today, you get out of here. Don't you dare step into the Shang family's door again. I'm sorry about the family matter. Sorry for the display. Please don't spread it around. After all, one shouldn't wash one's dirty linen in public.
Family matter. Don't forget old Shang. That I'm not back yet, but soon I will be one of the Shang family's people.
It will be soon. Please give me some time. Young lady, 3 days later, at the W Hotel, we'll hold your engagement banquet with Zhao Chang. For the sake of the
film
engagement
was
banquet,
translated
keep this matter
and
buried.
Narrated
Dad,
by M Media.
You actually treat my marriage as a tool for trade.
Gu Chang, marrying the young lady is your honor. Besides, the princess has already given the Shang family enough face. Don't push your luck.
Gu Chang, wait for me.
Get down. This floor is my room.
Is this how you treat your savior?
There are so many unmarried men in the Shang family's side branch. Why do you have to choose me, an unloved adopted son?
Adopted son? But I clearly heard the butler call you young master. So, you are old Shang's son. Young master.
You're actually monitoring me.
Not only that, I also know you want to get revenge on Shang Tianqiu. Let me guess. How did he offend you? Is it money? Family property? Or women? Gu Chang, what are you going to do?
As long as you can help me get revenge, you can have everything I have.
Weren't you just a paragon of virtue? Why are you being so proactive now? Let go. That's not what I meant.
Sister, let Xiaocheng serve you well.
Daddy, what are you and Sister Ruoxu doing? Just now, you were picked up by a bad guy. It was Zhao Man who found Sister Ruoxu to save father.
My Xiaoman is so amazing.
You were the one who started it first.
Let's go. Daddy will take you to wash up.
But Sister Ruoxu,
Never mind her. You pervert.
How am I a? I'm clearly the one being taken advantage of. Advantage of, okay?
You good for nothing. You don't even recognize your brother? Are you blind? Sister-in-law, when I entered the room, brother was lying face down. I thought he was doing it on purpose. It's a bit of fun. No matter what your reason is, the way your brother is injured now is all Gu Cheng's fault. I want Gu Cheng to die tonight.
Help me look after the child. I need to go out.
So late. Where are you going?
Seeing a friend.
Who's meeting you so late at night? Which friend?
Xiaoman, be a good boy and listen to your sister. Got it?
yes, Dad.
Go on. If you treat me as an ally, help me take care of Xiaoman. He's not in good health. I don't trust family doctors. I only trust you. Chairman Shen, my son's medicine. When can you give it to me?
Don't be impatient. As long as you accompany us sisters and finish this round of drinks, I'll give you that medicine. Zhao Chang, you're really letting loose now. Just now, begging you to toast a drink, you wouldn't even do it. Xiao Chang, as long as you take the initiative a little more, stay with me tonight. Not to mention this box of medicine. Even a lifetime's worth of medicine. We sisters will cover it all. What's wrong? Kiss him, kiss him. Xiao Chang, just give in to Chairman Shen. Young lady red butterfly, why is it the young lady?
All of you, get out of here. These are your so-called friends. I didn't expect the young master of the Sheng group behind the scenes, engaging in such dirty dealings. Are you that short on money?
In your eyes, am I such a despicable person?
Not short on money. Why are you working as an escort at a nightclub? And what's the use of you finding them? What you want, I can give you. As long as you say it, I will give it. Gu Chang, what are you doing?
If I said, I want someone's life.
Translated and
What do you
narrated
mean?
by M Media.
Gu Chang, why are you so hot? Damn it. He must have been drugged. Go, I'll take you back.
Ruoxu.
Gu Chang, what are you doing? This is in the car.
Didn't you say, as long as I ask you, you'll give me anything? Yan Ruoxu. I beg you. Please, help me.
You've just been drugged. Calm down. I'll take you home.
I don't want to rest, I only want you. Yan Ruoxu.
3 you bunch of useless things. I can't even keep an eye on a gigolo. What's going on? God, Lord Shentu. Are you with a young lady? Why did you send me?
Yan Din, don't go.
7 years later.
Sister-in-law, why are you here?
Mu Shushu said, as long as I drink that glass of wine, she will take me to find Shang Tianqiu.
It must be Big Brother, going to mess around with Mu Susu again. You wait. I'll take you there. Yan Din. Yan Din. Yan Din. You remember this. This time, you took the initiative to provoke me. Yan Din. I'm sorry. I'm late.
Young master, the evidence has been destroyed. We can only say that this fire was an accident.
It must be Shun Qianzhao. Destroying the evidence. Well done. Now that I'm back, I will never let him go. Just you all wait. Sooner or later, I will make you all be buried with Yan Din. Yan Din. Yan Shin's jade pendant.
The film was translated and narrated by M.
What's
Media.
wrong? The young master just woke up and wants to sneak attack me. You don't miss Yan Shin.
How do you know?
Last night, you shouted her name all night. What is Yan Shin to you that you are so preoccupied with her?
She's just a regular friend of mine.
Liar. When Shang Tianqiu and I got married, Gu Chang was clearly abroad. I never saw him from beginning to end. How could he be a friend? Is that so? Never mind if you don't want to talk about it.
Does the young lady still remember your promise? Red Butterfly promised to help me get revenge, and the price is everything from my Shun family, including me. Yan Ruoxu, you better remember this clearly from me.
What are you doing?
What's wrong? You don't want it? Or do you think I'm not slutty enough?
Mistress, this subordinate is interrogating Shang Beilu. Princess, spare me. This subordinate didn't see anything.
Why are you dodging? Come over here and help me.
This isn't appropriate, is it?
What are you thinking about? My back is sprained.
Mistress, why don't you give young Master Gu a title? This subordinate looks like he's working pretty hard.
He's just a gigolo who will sell himself to get to his goal. Wants a title. Does he deserve it?
Yan Ruoxu, you think you're so great because you caught me? No matter what, I'm still a member of the Shang family. You're just a fiancé who hasn't even married into the family yet. How dare you mistreat your sister-in-law like this? In the future, Brother Tianzhao won't let you off.
You don't think I would marry Shang Tianqiu, do you?
Could be that you like Gu Chang, that pretty boy.
Gu Cheng is my man. Only I can call him a pretty boy. Don't think I don't know. These 2 instances of framing were all orchestrated by you alone. If I hadn't arrived in time, Gu Cheng would probably have died at your hands, Shang Bailu. Do you think I'm easy to bully?
Do you think Gu Chang is anything good? Back then, in order to seize the position of family head, he personally burned to death my sister-in-law Yan Shin, knowing he's such a heartless bastard. You still dare to keep him by your side?
What are you saying?
Young master, are you alright?
What about Yan Ruoxu? I've already kissed her and held her, and she just left like that.
Young master, you don't need to seek help from an outsider red butterfly like for revenge. As long as you're willing to acknowledge your ancestors and return to the Shang family with the group's support, is there anything you can't get?
Support?
The film
I
was
begged my father back then to
translated
protect Yan
and
Din,
narrated
but
by
instead,
M. Media.
she was burned to death. This is what he calls family ties. It's not as good as me sleeping with Yan Ruoxu.
Master killed Yan Xin to help you clear your worries. After all, she gave birth to a boy.
Xiaoman is the son of Yan Din and me. Shang, I will use my hand to personally kill the mother of my child. How can you ask me to face Xiaoman?
Back then, Gu Cheng, who was far away abroad, learned that my sister-in-law, Yanshin, had given birth to a son. He took a plane back to the country overnight, with the bodyguard given by my uncle, and burned my sister-in-law's house on the spot. Poor my sister-in-law. She died like that right after giving birth.
Translated and narrated by M.
So the
Media.
fire that killed me was actually set by Gu Cheng. I really underestimated him. To get the position of family head, waving the banner of revenge, pretending to be deeply in love in front of me. Since you like it so much, then I'll give you a hand. Shen 2, call the hotel manager over here.
Young master, where did you go? I've been looking for you for a long time and couldn't find you.
What's wrong?
Young master Xiaoman had an attack just now.
Daddy, Daddy. Daddy, I'm scared.
Xiaoman, don't be afraid. Daddy will take you to see the doctor.
Young master, the only driver at home went out to drop off guests. Hasn't returned yet. The villa is located in a remote area. I just tried. I can't get a taxi at all. What should we do?
Follow me. Yan Ruoxu.
Gu Cheng, are you sick? Get out.
Yan Ruoxu, please. Save my son. Save Xiaoman. I'll promise you anything you say. Nurse, nurse. Here, here. Quick, save him. Quick, save him.
How's the child? Is he all right? About what happened tonight? I misunderstood you. I thought you killed Yan Xin. That's why I was so mean to you. I'm sorry.
As expected of the red butterfly young lady. Rather kill the wrong person than let go of anyone who hurts Yan Din. Tell me, what is your relationship with Yan Din?
Yan Xin and I are just friends.
Liar. Yan Din has been lonely since she was a child. She has no friends at all. Who exactly are you?
Which of you is Gu Zhaoman's family? Go to the front desk and help him register for admission.
I'll go now.
Yan Ruoxu, you still haven't answered the question I asked you before.
Zuzu, I knew you would come to save me.
When we got married, you promised solemnly. Our Mu family wanted me to be the chairman's wife of Shang Group. But you now can't even beat a useless adopted son. How can I still believe you?
Wife, believe me one more time. I know a person. As long as he's there, Gu Cheng will never inherit the family business.
For the sake of our child, I'll believe you one more time. Hello, madam. Check the child's personal information and fill in the home address.
August 15th, 2020. Isn't that the day I gave birth? Could it be that my child didn't die? Mother, Yan Xin. The ID number is exactly the same. Sure enough, Xiaoman is my biological son.
Thank you for tonight. For saving my son.
Xiaoman is clearly Yan Xin's son. Why did you steal his place, claiming to be Xiaoman's father? What exactly do you want to do?
Actually, Xiaoman is my son with Yan Din. I've already done a paternity test. Do you want to see it?
Young lady, my subordinate has already investigated. Gu Cheng, he didn't lie. This paternity test is real. Xiaoman is Gu Cheng and Yan Xin's son.
Impossible. I didn't even meet Gu Cheng back then. Could it be that night?
Yan Din. You remember this. This time, you took the initiative to provoke me.
That night was actually with
The
him.
film was translated
Young
and
lady,
narrated
after
by
investigation,
M. Media.
Xiaoman suffers from a very rare type of leukemia. Gu Cheng has been using various means to buy medicine for Xiaoman's treatment.
Isn't Gu Cheng Shang Angguo's illegitimate son? How could he be short of money?
Ever since Yan Xin was killed by the Shang family, Gu Cheng no longer wants to associate with the Shang family. Over the years, he hasn't spent a single cent of the Shang family's money.
No wonder I saw him like that at the nightclub before. It turns out I've been misunderstanding him all along. Xiaoman, you've suffered these years. Now mommy is back. With mommy here, no one dares to bully you.
What are you looking at? Don't you know how to queue up?
I'm sorry. My son has just escaped danger. His condition is still quite serious. Do you think you could let me cut in line? My son really needs to have an expert help take a look.
This senior expert appointment, I spent 800 to get it. If you want it, you can have it if you pay.
But I only have 500 on me right now.
If you don't have money, what illness are you seeing? I advise you should hurry home and bury your son. You can't even come up with 800. Why don't you go sell yourself? Listen up. As long as someone can give me 800, this senior expert appointment, I can give it up.
Big brother, I want it. I offer 1,000.
Give it to me, I'll pay 1,300. We'll offer 100 million. We'll offer 100 million to buy your appointment, sell it or not. What do you mean? The people who come here for appointments, which one isn't critically ill? You're taking advantage of their life-saving money and you're still so proud? Aren't you afraid of shortening your lifespan? No, what do you mean? I also spent money to buy this appointment. Me too.
You're actually a scalper?
You're a ticket tout. I'm not. You've registered so many senior expert appointments. It seems you're quite ill. Do you need me to take you for treatment? No, boss. I was wrong. Please spare me.
You just cursed at him. Apologize to him.
I didn't curse at him. I just asked him if he wanted it.
Apologize to my husband.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. Please let me go.
Are you appeased?
Let's see a doctor first. The child is important.
Flo.
Okay, got it.
Dean, do you have any objections to my handling of this?
No objections.
Dean of Tongshuan Hospital.
This Madam Red Butterfly is the founder of our hospital. Everything is up to you, young lady. Someone. Quickly, get this person out of here. Don't let him enter the hospital again in the future.
What kind of appointment can sell for 800? This is an 800 miracle appointment. Can it bring people back from the dead? Or can it make people grow an extra leg? Dean, if you don't want to do it, just say so. Red Butterfly doesn't take in trash.
It's the subordinate's poor supervision. I'll change it right away. Change it immediately. How can the registration fee exceed 20? Quickly get them to lower it. Quickly refund the money that should be refunded. Don't embarrass me anymore. May I ask if the young lady has any other instructions?
This is my son's pathology report. Get me the best expert team. Arrange the surgery as soon as possible, otherwise, you can go to the underworld to report for duty.
Yan Ruoxu. Why are you so good to me?
You're my husband. Xiaomen is my son. If I'm not good to you, who should I be good to? Or is it that young Master Gu has some special little quirks and just likes to see me being good to others?
Don't tease me. Anyway, I won't like you.
Then I'm very curious. What kind of woman does young Master Gu like?
Anyway, I won't like someone like you. Domineering and forceful. And an unreasonable bad woman.
The film was translated and
Gu
narrated by
Chang,
M.
don't
Media.
think that just because we're at the hospital, I won't dare to force you.
Class teacher of Z-Man, Susie Han.
Mr. Gu, I finally found you. I heard Xiaoman is sick. I came to the hospital specifically to see him.
Teacher Su, you've worked hard. Shaman is currently on an IV drip.
May I ask who this person next to you is?
This is a friend of mine.
I am Xiaomen's mother. My surname is Yan.
We are not married yet. Please don't speak carelessly, young lady. Teacher Su, let me take you to see Xiaoman. Xiaoman will be very happy to see you.
Mistress, why don't you tell Gu Chang your true identity? If he knew your true identity, there wouldn't be other women around him.
Didn't you hear what he said? He has someone he likes. Why would I go and invite humiliation? Using the identity of Xiaomen's biological mother to tie him down. Wouldn't that be inviting humiliation?
But you clearly have feelings for young Master Gu.
One more word and I'll deduct your salary.
Yes.
Xiaoman is inside.
Brother Chang, I didn't come to see Xiaoman.
teacher Su is a role model for others. Please mind your words and actions.
But you and I were once engaged. If it weren't for Yan Ruoxu's interference, I should be the wife you rightfully marry.
If you didn't come to see Xiao Man, then please leave.
Brother Chang, please don't reject me, okay? I truly like you.
Let go.
Can you please consider the relationship we had growing up together? Please don't marry Yan Ruoxu, okay? What Red Butterfly can give you, our Su family can also give you.
Bad woman, you're not allowed to touch my daddy.
You little brat. How dare you push me?
What if I push you? In broad daylight. First seducing my husband, then scolding my son. Do you think I'm dead?
Sister Ruoxu, you're finally here.
Good boy, Xiaoman. I was discussing with Dean how to treat your illness.
I am Xiao Man's teacher. It's only right for a teacher to care for their student. What does that have to do with you, an illegitimate stepmother?
In front of everyone. You first seduce a married man with hugs. Then scold my son. What do you think you are? You even dare to provoke me in front of so many people. You, with the surname Su, don't you take a look at whose territory this is?
You. What do you want to do? This is a society ruled by law now. Moreover, Brother Chang is right here. He won't let you bully me.
Really? Then I'll have to try it out.
Yan Ruoxu.
What? Seeing me touch your woman. Are you feeling uncomfortable?
Xiao Man is still a child. He can't watch this kind of bloody and violent stuff. Let's go to the ward first. Let's discuss Xiao Man's treatment plan.
How could you see me moving your beautiful sister? You can't bait.
Yan Ruoxu, this is a hospital. Don't go too far. Help me send teacher Su back. Thank you for your hard work.
See that? This is the treatment of the legal wife. A woman like you comes when called, a toy to be discarded when no longer needed. Our Chang wouldn't care about you.
Yan Ruoxu, you're going too far.
You've improved, daring to hit me now.
Yan Ruoxu, Brother Chang should see your vicious face right now. Let him know! What kind of crazy woman is lying next to him every day behind his back? It seems like a fight broke out over here. Looks pretty serious.
The legal wife beating the mistress. Haven't you seen it before?
Yan Ruoxu, let me tell you. Even if Brother Chang doesn't like me, he will definitely not fall in love with you. This kind of two-faced, violent maniac. Brother Chang's sweetheart is a gentle and virtuous lady from a respectable family. But you, in this lifetime, will never be able to replace her position in Brother's heart.
Really?
Yan Ruoxu, let go.
Brother Chang, help! This woman wants to kill me.
Gu Chang, are you addicted to playing the hero to save the beauty?
Yan Ruoxu, how old are you? Why are you still fighting for favor like a child?
Brother Chang, look at her. She scratched my face.
It is indeed quite serious. Why did you use so much force? Look, several of your newly done manicures are ruined. If you keep fighting like this, your hands will get hurt. What will we do then? Don't you like acting? I'm cooperating with you so much, you seem surprised. Miss Su, you ruined my wife's manicure. I'll have someone send you the bill later. Please pay for it. My wife's mental distress fee. And the cost of redoing her manicure.
But she hurt me. My face is disfigured. Gu Chang, we are childhood sweethearts. We've known each other for so long. Why do you always help an outsider?
Yan Ruoxu is my fiancée. And also my wife. If I don't help her, who should I help? You. Miss Su, I advise you. You better honestly transfer the compensation to my wife's card. Otherwise, just wait for my legal team to sue you for intentional injury.
Shang Tianzhao, I can help you win Brother Chang over, but I have a request. I want Yan Ruoxu to die.
He protected me so much just now. Does that mean he's not completely without feelings for me either? In that case, why not tell him the truth? Gu Chang, actually, I am.
Is the performance over? If it's over, let go quickly. I don't like touching other women.
What do you mean?
Yan Ruoxu, you are my fiancé. Is it necessary to drive away all the beauties around me? You did very well just now.
So, you were just using me to force Yu Zihan away, and not because you like me.
Yan Ruoxu, since we have an engagement, then we are partners. In public, I will take care of your emotions and feelings. But don't forget, there is only profit between us. No feelings involved. Please don't fantasize, young lady, about those things you can't have. If it weren't for Xiaoman needing a qualified mother and a powerful maternal family, I would never have agreed to this marriage with you.
So, your previous plan of deep affection and revenge. Weren't you also acting?
Also acting.
Young master, Yan Ruoxu's information has been found. His marriage with the Shang family has other plans.
Stop pretending. The housekeeper just sent this to me. Tell me, what is this?
Where did you find out about this?
Bringing down the Shang family is just one part of your plan. Your real plan is to annex all the major groups in the entire Biking. To avenge Yan Din is just an excuse to get close to me. Because I am the real heir of the Shang family.
No, I didn't know at first that you are Xiaoman's father. That's why I wanted to take revenge on you. Now I know. I will marry you. I want you and Xiaoman to be happy. Why? You just don't believe that I am Xiaoman's mother.
Miss, this wine has a high alcohol content. You can't drink too much.
Stop talking nonsense. Bring the wine.
Is that her? Take a quick look at the photo from young Master Shang. It's this woman. Little beauty, play with this old man.
Get lost.
Little sister is so fragrant. It's not too much to ask for a sniff and a kiss, right? It's not that we brothers are ruthless.
Where did these two idiots come from? Greasy, sleazy, and weak on their feet. Is the quality of kidnappers these days this bad? Don't blame me for not warning you. Let me go now, and there's still room to live. Don't end up not even knowing how you died. Since you're so eager to be beaten, then this grandma will play with you.
Where did this silly kid come from? Daring to ruin my good time. You want to fight? Who gave you the guts to act wildly in my territory? We are people of young Master Shang. If you hit us, you're hitting young Master Shang's face.
Brother, why are you back? Aren't you abroad?
Chen Nangsing, sworn elder brother of Yan Ruoxu.
I heard your adopted sister was being bullied. Of course,
The
I have to
film
come
was
back to help you clean up this
translated
trash.
and narrated
What is
by
Shang
M
Tianjiao?
Media.
Our family's Ruoxu is the young lady of Red Butterfly. Don't even mention Shang Tianjiao. Even if your Shang family's old man comes, he'd have to kneel down and apologize, let alone you guys. Which hand did they touch you with just now? Left or right?
How many times has brother told you? You don't need to stand up for me. I can do it myself.
It's all starting over again. You still want to defend Shang Tianjiao, that ingrate?
I just want to punish him personally.
Okay.
As long as you kill Yan Ruoxu, this 100 million black card is yours.
Daring to bully our family's Ruoxu. Today, this young master will let you know what it means to never return once you come. Ruoxu, be careful.
Brother. Shan Nangsing. Don't fall asleep. Surgery will be arranged immediately. Hold on, don't fall asleep. God bless. God bless. Nothing must happen.
Dad, why didn't Sister Ruoxu come home with us?
She's not a good person. We'll stay away from her in the future.
But Sister Ruoxu gave Xiaoman a gift today. Xiaoman likes it very much.
Xiaoman. Didn't Dad tell you? We can't accept things from strangers.
But Sister Ruoxu said this is Mommy's photo album. Xiaoman must accept it.
Yan Shin's photo album. How could it be in Yan Ruoxu's hands? Xiao Man. When she gave you the photo album, did she say anything?
Sister Ruoxu said, with these photos to accompany Zhao Man. When Zhao Man has surgery, won't be afraid.
The photo album that I begged the two elders of the Yan family for in every possible way back then is actually in her hands. To get this photo album, she must have paid a lot. But she just wants to use the Shang family to achieve her goals. Why is she so nice to me and Xiao Man? Could it be that I've wronged her? Does she really want to live a good life with me?
Brother Cheng, I was at the hospital just now, and I saw your fiancée. She was also holding a man in her arms.
Brother, you're awake. How is it? Is the wound okay?
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Do you know? The doctor said that dagger was only 1 centimeter away from your heart. If something had happened, how would I explain it to adoptive mother?
Wasn't that to protect you? Okay. It's my fault for making our Ruoxu angry. I'm sorry.
Yan Ruoxu. Come with me.
Gu Cheng, this is a hospital, not your home.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Yan Ruoxu. I was just thinking, if I had wrongly accused you. Thinking if you were sincere to me and Xiao Man, then we would start as friends first. But what about you? You're at the hospital with a strange man, and openly being affectionate with him. Who is he? Is he the young man you're secretly keeping?
Shut up. You're not allowed to insult Shen Nangsing like that. He's my brother.
He's surnamed Chen, and you're surnamed Yan. What kind of brother is that? Or are you saying you like to find brothers everywhere? Is that so, sister? Since you don't like me calling you sister, and like strong men like a brother, where did he kiss you just now? I want to kiss you too.
What's wrong with you? Stay away from me.
Yan Ruoxu. You solemnly swore before that you would be good to me and Xiao Man. Now you're hitting me for a strange man. Is your love so cheap?
I said Shen Nangsing is a very important person to me. Can you stop making trouble here?
Yan Ruoxu, I'll ask you one last time. Are you sincere to me and Xiao Man? Let go of me, you shrew. What are you doing here again? Aren't you going to accompany your good brother at the hospital?
Didn't you ask about my feelings for you? Then, I will answer you with actions.
Yan Ruoxu, you're forcing.
Isn't young Master Gu very curious?
Yan Ru. You bastard.
Yan Ruoxu is with Gu Cheng, heading to the underground garage. I've already sent you the location.
Now find a reason to lure Gu Cheng away from me. He knows my people. I can't do anything with him around.
He and Yan Ruoxu are in the underground garage, doing that kind of thing. How do you expect me to separate them?
Su Zaihan, you only get something if you put something in. If you want to be the second young mistress of our Shang family, you must show your sincerity. Otherwise, I'll release the news that you poisoned Gu Zhao Man, causing him to become seriously ill and ruin your reputation.
Don't. I'll do it. Please don't release it.
Let go of me. This is in the car. People will see us.
Hello. Are you Mrs. Su Zihan's husband? She just had a car accident and is being rescued in our hospital. Please come as soon as possible.
Am I not your wife? You've changed so quickly.
They must have misunderstood. I need to go to the hospital to see.
When I just kissed you, you pretended to be a chaste and heroic man. One phone call from Su Zihan, and you went right over. Gu Cheng, what do you mean by this?
Yan Ruoxu. This is a matter of life and death. I need to go to the hospital to sign.
Does she have no family or friends? That it's your turn to sign. You can even believe her nonsense. But you don't believe that I love you.
I believe you. Wait for me to come back.
A honey trap.
Thank you for calling my husband. I appreciate your help. It's no trouble, it's what I should do. It's just that I heard a woman's voice on the other end of the phone just now. Your husband isn't having an affair, is he? I know he has another woman in his heart, but we are husband and wife, and it hasn't been easy to get to where we are now. When he comes later, can you help me make it sound more serious? Okay, don't worry, I will definitely help you. Yan Ruoksu. So what if Gu Chang is engaged to you? When he heard that something happened to me, wasn't he the first to come and take care of me? Tonight you can just wait to sleep alone.
Suzihan, what's wrong?
Are you Miss Sue's husband? Why are you only here now? Miss Sue had a car accident just now and almost died from a massive hemorrhage.
She's not my wife. We have no marital relationship. Miss Nurse, please don't be nosy.
But Miss Sue, just now clearly.
Be careful.
Brother Chang, I'm in so much pain.
Where's the doctor? Hurry and call the doctor.
Okay. She's finally gone. I almost let Brother Chang discover that I was making things up about him.
How did you get this injury? Has the hit-and-run driver been found?
No, the car ran after hitting me. Waking up again. Woke up again in the hospital. The doctor said it was serious. Needs surgery. Brother Chang, I'm really scared. I'm afraid my remaining life will be unable to walk.
Miss Sue, just talk. Don't touch me.
Brother Chang, it hurts.
Brother. Since you're okay, then I'll leave first.
Can't let him go back to Yan Ruoksu's side.
Someone is waiting for me downstairs.
Brother Chang, for the sake of my grandfather saving you, I beg you to stay and keep me company. Okay, just for one night.
Suzihan, let go. Don't make me say it a second time.
Gu Chang, why are you treating me like this? I clearly love you so much.
Why are you here? Where is Yan Ruoksu?
Mistress has been kidnapped.
What are you still standing there for? Hurry up and call the police to find her.
Brother Chang.
Get out.
10 minutes ago.
Is Xiaoman asleep? Remember to tell him a bedtime story.
Don't worry, mistress. This subordinate is guarding young Master Zhao Man. Everything is fine. Young lady, what's wrong?
What's the situation? Last night I clearly was making a phone call in the hospital basement. What kind of trash dares to plot against this young lady? I'm telling you, my phone has location tracking on. If the people I'm waiting for come and you still don't release me, none of you will escape.
Stop shouting. I've installed signal jammers here. Not to mention cell phones. Even if the King of Heaven comes, you won't be able to escape.
It really is you, Shang Tianjiu. I knew it. You wouldn't give up so easily.
The reason for finding the young lady this time is to discuss a deal with you. I want Red Butterfly.
Red Butterfly, but that is an organization in my Yan family that only passes down to women if you want to inherit it. Unless you go to Thailand and change your gender first. Then recognize me as your godmother.
What kind of things are you thinking about? Is there no third option? For example, if I force you into marriage. You can only marry me because you're pregnant. How about that? Then I can get the palm print to control Red Butterfly.
Shang Tianjiu, don't forget. You are a married man. Your wife, Mu Shushu, is the eldest daughter of the Mu group. If you betray her, you will lose the Mu group's all support.
So what?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Butler Joe, what is the meaning of this? Pointing a gun at me. Aren't you afraid Gu Chang will find out and get angry?
Madam, please turn around and go back to your room. As long as you obediently go to bed with the young master, I won't shoot.
I really didn't expect it. After busying around for Gu Chang, the old butler of more than 10 years is actually Shang Jianjiao's man. Back then, you helped Shang Tianjiu kill Yan Xin. And then framed Gu Chang. It was you, wasn't it?
How could you know about this matter? Did the young master tell you?
I not only know that, I also know that this is the villa that Shang Tianjiu gave to his ex-wife, Yan Xin's villa. The police station is just 3 kilometers away.
So what? There are signal jammers here. You can't make a call with your cell phone.
Can't use my cell phone. Can't I still use the phone in the room? Although this is an internal line, as long as you add a specific number prefix, it can be used as a regular phone. And that set of numbers is Shang Tianjiao's ex-wife Yanxin's birthday. I'm right, aren't I?
Impossible. This villa was clearly sealed off after the eldest madam died. It has already been sealed. Except for the young master. No outsiders have been here at all. How would you know these things? Who exactly are you?
Shentu doesn't need to be found. I'm at the remote suburban villa. Come pick me up. "7 years since we last met. Zhou Shuoing, you don't even recognize me. Back then, you were the bastard who tied me up and stuffed me in a car, weren't you?"
You. You're Yanxin. Aren't you dead? Are you a ghost or a human?
Am I a ghost or a human? Can't you see with your own eyes? What if I kill you now? And then frame Shang Tianjiu. You should be very familiar with this routine, right? That's how you killed Yanxin back then.
The film was
And then framed
translated
Gu Cheng.
and narrated
Please,
by
miss,
Media.
let me go. I was also blinded by greed back then. That's why I dared to attack you. You are magnanimous.
Zhou Shuoing, you're courting death.
Since you know the truth. Then today, you can't possibly walk out of this door alive. Go to hell, Yanxin.
Is Ruoxu alright?
Is he dead?
Don't be afraid, it's safe now. No one will dare to hurt you anymore.
The kidnappers have been shot dead. Team dismissed. Young lady, are you alright?
I'm fine.
I'm afraid she has other injuries. Take her to the hospital. The rest is up to you.
Yes.
Gu Cheng, I called Shentu to save me. Why did you come?
I'm the one who saved you. The person you should thank can only be me.
But you said before. Let's start as friends.
What kind of friend would come to save you? At all costs, when your life is in danger. And what kind of friend would leave a red mark on your body?
This. When did this happen?
Last night in the car. Forgotten so quickly? Do you want me to help you recall, young lady? How about it? Do you remember now? Wife?
Don't laugh. Get out of the way. A beauty trap won't work on me. Doctor, what's wrong with him?
It was too late when he was discovered. Although he has been saved, it is very likely that he will become a vegetable and never wake up again.
Shang Tianjiu, absolutely impossible to commit suicide by poisoning. It's only possible that someone wanted to silence him. Tell the testing department to investigate the type of poison and its source.
No need to investigate. The poison bottle has already been found. It's in Miss Yan's bedroom door.
I didn't kill him.
The evidence is conclusive. Caught red-handed. Miss Yan, what else do you have to say?
Isn't this the bottle I use for toner?
You malicious woman. To get our Shang family's property, you put my son in jail and poisoned him. I want you to pay for murder with your life.
You old hag, you're not allowed to hit Ruoxu's sister.
Ruoxu has been with me all morning. I can prove she's innocent.
Weren't you going to pick up the kids? How did you get to the hospital?
I was afraid something would happen to you, so I rushed over. Don't worry, I'm here. Let's see who dares to touch you.
Zhao Cheng, quickly let her go. It's this woman who wanted to kill your brother. Call the police. Arrest this heinous poisonous woman. For me.
Shang Agu, don't blame me for not reminding you. I am the young lady of Red Butterfly. Someone like you, calling the police and arresting people without explanation. If afterwards, I determine innocence, the consequences of offending Red Butterfly, can you bear it? You need to know, Red Butterfly has countless enemies. Among them, there isn't a single living soul.
Could it be That you want to rely on your family's wealth to bully others?
You killed my son, caught red-handed, and still want to use your power to suppress our men. Let me tell you, you little bitch, I don't care what red butterfly or black butterfly you are, our Shang family isn't afraid of you.
Since you're not afraid, then why are you trembling? It's the air conditioning here. The temperature is set to low for cooling. Or am I scaring you?
Mommy and Dad, don't be afraid. Don't let her intimidating display fool you. I've already had the Mu family investigate. The real Yan Ruoksu died 7 years ago. The one before us is an impostor.
What?
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 7 years ago, the young lady Red Butterfly Yan Ruoksu was injured by enemies and died on the spot. There's even a death certificate. What can you use to prove your identity? Don't you know? That Madam Red Butterfly hates people the most who use her name to do things. You love impersonating so much. Do you not want to live?
In just one day, you were able to find out so much. The Mu family's strength is indeed not to be underestimated. But why do you think that I'm not the real Yan Ruoksu? And why do you think that I would let someone who badmouths Red Butterfly? You think I'd let you live peacefully in this world?
Yan Ruoksu, how dare you threaten me?
Mu Su Su.
Gu Cheng, I've already said it. The real Yan Ruoksu died 7 years ago. She's using you. Why are you still protecting her? That's right. Are you going to abandon me and your father for this nobody with an unknown identity? And those family members who worked so hard to raise you. Hurry up and come to your father's side. Get this bitch out of here.
You're not the real Yan Ruoksu, are you?
I can explain. Things aren't the way they say they are.
Get out. Don't touch me.
You don't believe me.
Weren't you acting all high and mighty just now? Now you know? It's too late. Someone drag this imposter out and throw her in jail.
Dad, Sister Ruokshu is so good. How could she kill someone? Please save her. Xiaoman doesn't want her to be taken away. I'll be obedient from now on. I'll be a good boy. Please don't chase her away.
Don't make me say it a second time. Get out. Don't you like her? Then you can get out with her.
Gu Cheng, it's one thing if you don't believe me. But Xiaoman is your own son. You're willing to abandon your own son just to get rid of me.
Get out.
The film was
I don't want to see you right now.
And narrated by M.
Very
Media.
well. Our marriage ends here and now. It's over. I'll take Xiaoman with me. You don't want him as your son anyway. Perfect. I'll find a new dad for the child.
How dare you?
We'll leave on our own.
Madam, please wait.
The engagement is over. From now on, I am not your madam anymore.
Young master is afraid you're not happy and wants me to take you out for something good to eat. These are all young master's cards. You can use whichever one you want. If you like them all, you can take them all.
First, you publicly drove me away in front of everyone. And now you send your men to deliberately fawn over me. A slap in the face, followed by a sweet treat. Do I look like a fool to you? Get out of the way. Let's go.
Zhao Cheng, you're just gonna let her go like that? She's a murderer. Why aren't you guys chasing after her?
Yes.
Stop right there. Who allowed you to leave?
What do you mean? Are you trying to protect that bitch?
Slap her. What? Does this young master have to demonstrate personally? You've been following Butler Joe for so long. Don't you know who I am?
But this is Madam's order.
This young master hates disobedient dogs the most. This principle, do you understand now?
Understood, understood. Young master, spare me.
What about you?
I understand, sir.
What do you want? Let go of me.
Only 4. Too few. How many bad things did she say about my wife just now? I'll make sure there are. That many handprints on her face.
Didn't you already drive her away? Why are you still hitting me?
Driving
The
her
film
away
was translated
was so she wouldn't have to
and
see a bloody
narrated
scene.
by
After
M.
all,
Media.
she hasn't had dinner yet. What if she gets so scared? that she loses her appetite. Go tell the Mu family that their eldest daughter is being held by me. If anything happens to Ruoxu, even if she loses a single strand of hair, I will kill Mu Susu.
Gu Cheng, Mu Zuzu. After all, she is the daughter-in-law. Our Shang family formerly betrothed. You actually treat her like this. For an outsider?
Why am I doing this? They don't understand. Don't you understand either? My dear father. Or should I say? Should I call you Gujiruo's ex-husband?
Could it be that you remember all of those things from back then?
20 years ago.
So what if Li Ping is my mistress? Which man doesn't have concubines? How dare you make a scene in front of outsiders? Do you not want to live anymore?
Dad. Please, don't hit mommy anymore.
Get out of here.
How does it feel to be beaten? My dear dad.
He is your father. He worked so hard to bring you back from outside and adopted you at such a grown age. How can you hit him?
He picked you up and took you in. Li Ping. Back then, you seduced my dad. When you cheated during the marriage, didn't you find out what his wife and children look like? Or are you saying, as long as it's a married man, anyone will do? Don't you feel ashamed?
How do you know? You were that child from back then? Impossible. Guo clearly told me that he had already killed you. Didn't he say that you would kill that bitch and that bastard child? Why is he still alive? Didn't he say you would only have children with me? Why did you do this?
I didn't want to either.
Is it so hard to admit you're sick? My dad messed around outside and got a disease, and the children he had were either deformed or stillborn. To prevent you from suspecting, he drugged you every time, and then found different men to prevent the news from leaking. He even took a lot of photos. Want to see them?
I won't look. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
You really don't want to know who Shang Chanjiao's father is. It's the already dead housekeeper Zhou. I was wondering why he would do so much for Shang Chanjiao, running errands for him. After all this time, it turns out he was sleeping with you.
Get out of here. I'm gonna kill you, you dog of a man.
How about it? Do you understand now? Sister-in-law, Shang Chanjiao is the true curse of the Shang family. And I am the real young master of the Shang family. How does it feel for your plan to fall through? I won't let any of you off. Take her back and lock her up.
The film was translated and narrated
Where is
by
Yan Roxu?
media.
Weren't you told to stop her at all costs?
Madam was too angry and left with young Master Zhao Man. I couldn't stop her.
Where is she now? I'll go pick her up.
Madam, she is with Shen Nangxing right now.
What?
Brother, what are you doing?
Celebrating your breakup with Gu Cheng.
Xiaoman is still at home. I need to go back and put him to sleep.
That's Gu Cheng's child. Why should you be the one to put him to sleep? Don't tell me you still have feelings for him.
No, we've already broken up.
Then enjoy yourself here tonight. I chose the one who is both the purest and the most noble for you.
The
Is there
film
anyone
was
here who isn't better than Gu
translated
Cheng?
and
If you want to
narrated
choose a
by
man,
M
little
Media.
sister, go ahead and pick one here. Without Gu Cheng, you can still have many others. Bring me your handsomest guys here. Tonight, I will help my little sister choose. Young master, please calm down. Madam, maybe she's just having a gathering with friends.
Gathering at Mies instead of a restaurant. Do decent people go to such places?
Madam, maybe she just went to let off some steam.
Shut up. Drive to Mies.
Yes. Miss Ruoxu, would you like a small persimmon?
No, thank you. I'll do it myself.
Sister, if you don't like me serving you, I'll get a pay deduction. Just have pity on me. Just take a bite. I'm sorry. We here only accept reservations. This place is young Master Sheng's property, and now young Master Sheng is seriously injured. Who is this? You can imagine what I'm going to say next. Hello, young Master Gu Cheng. No, hello, Chairman Gu.
Take me to see Yan Ruoxu.
Yes.
Wait. Go to Yan Ruoxu's villa. Bring Xiaoman over. Coming to a place like this to fool around late at night, I'll let Xiaoman see what his beloved sister Ruoxu is really like.
Looking like you do now, just like imperial concubines, vying for favor back in the day.
Shut up.
Does my darling want to drink?
No, thank you.
Want to touch it a little? Miss, don't be nervous. Young Master Shen instructed us. You are his sister. Let us take good care of you.
Yan Ruoxu. Let her go.
Xiaoman, why are you here?
Sister Ruoxu. Dad said, you don't want Xiaoman anymore. Xiaoman is so sad.
Xiaoman, how could Sister Ruoxu not want you? I finally managed to get Xiaoman to fall asleep. Why did you drag him out again?
If I didn't drag him out, how could he see you with man on both sides?
In front of the child, don't talk nonsense. You still have the pillar of a father. Don't corrupt the child.
It's clearly you who started it and then abandoned it, and you even talked about breaking off the engagement in front of Xiao Man. Now you're messing around with these men. Who exactly is corrupting the child?
Are you blaming me for breaking off the engagement?
The words of the matchmaker. How can you just break it off?
You were the one who drove me out in public. It was you. Now you're telling me to come back. It's you again, to be summoned and dismissed at will. What do you take me, Yan Ruoxu, for? A dog?
I was protecting you. The Mu family has already made your identity public. Now the entire Biking knows that you are not the real young mistress of Red Butterfly. If I didn't distract you, would I have to watch you being taken away by them?
Mistress, something bad has happened. The aristocratic families of Biking have found your death certificate from 7 years ago and have approached Madam, demanding that you, the impostor, be punished. Madam has already fainted from anger. Please go back and take a look. Madam, this Yan Ruoxu dares to impersonate your daughter and is still swaggering around Biking, deceiving people. Today, the elders of our Biking aristocratic families have come to your door in person. You must give us an explanation.
We, Red Butterfly, no matter what, are the #1 assassin organization. You just barge into my villa so rashly, without even observing the proper etiquette, and expect me to make a decision for you. It's simply a joke.
How dare you speak like that, you old hag? Our Mu family is, after all.
Dad. We, the aristocratic families, are kindly reminding you that your daughter is an impostor, and you actually hurt my dad? You are simply ungrateful. What do you think you are? Did I allow you to speak? Drag this garrulous thing out for me. I don't want to see her alive again. You old hag, what do you want to do? I'm the eldest daughter of the Mu family. Let me go. Uncles, please save me.
Stop it, all of you.
Subordinate greets young lady.
Adoptive mother, I've made you worry.
Good girl. It's good that you're back. Adoptive mother?
Adoptive mother.
Why is she out of type mother? Isn't she your biological daughter? My biological daughter died 7 years ago. This one before us is my adopted daughter. You actually used my biological daughter's death report to question my adopted daughter? You Biking aristocratic families, have you lived for too long and are rushing to your deaths? But the woman in this photo looks exactly like Yan Ruoxu. How could it be possible in this world for two people to look exactly alike? She must have had plastic surgery to deceive you and try to seize Red Butterfly's assets.
Exactly. How can we acknowledge this woman with an unknown identity as an adopted daughter? Besides, madam, haven't you heard that the more beautiful something is, the dirtier the heart beneath the skin? How dare you insult my Shen Nangsing sister? Sheng I Guo, I think you really don't want to live anymore. Shen, eldest Mr. Shen. Ruoxu is someone Shen Nangsing has personally acknowledged as my adopted sister and is also the only young lady of the Shen family. You say her identity is unknown. Are you questioning me? Holding the Shen family is not justified. Isn't it improper? I heard that Shen Nangsing back then, this King Yama, in order to seize power, he turned the Shen family upside down. Someone I can't afford to offend. I definitely can't afford to offend him. That's not what I meant. But I think that's exactly what you meant. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. You're this scared before I even started threatening you. How disappointing. You. All of you. Apologize to my sister. All of you, kneel down. I'm sorry. It's our fault. We'll never dare to do it again. Please spare us.
Miss Ruoxu, it's our fault. We'll never dare do it again. Please spare us, Miss Ruoxu.
Apologize to my sister. Apologize to my sister.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All of you, remember this. From now on in biking, if you dare to let my sister lose a single hair, I'll take one of your lives. All of you, get out.
Yen Ruoxu, you just wait. I remember today's humiliation. We have a long way to go.
Yanshin, 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 don't go. Shin, I was wrong. I shouldn't have listened to Muzuzu's nonsense. Don't leave me. Let's start over. Okay?
Shang Tianjiu, you owe me a life. Go to hell.
Someone come quick. The vegetative person in bed number
The film
1 is
was
awake.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Muzuzu. You venomous woman. If I hadn't listened to your lies, I wouldn't have killed Yanshin. I should have had a happy marriage. It's all your fault, you bitch. Muzuzu. I'm going to make you pay for Yanshin with your life.
Tianzhao, you're awake?
Mommy. It was Muzuzu who did it. That bitch. Once I return to the Shang family, I will definitely kill her.
Son, we can't go back to the Shang family. Your deadbeat dad doesn't want us anymore. Mommy only has,
Mommy. During the time I was in a coma, what all happened? Tell me about it, Mommy.
All of you, leave.
Adoptive mother. This is Gu Chang. He's just...
An ordinary friend.
No.
The one who had the marriage alliance with the Shang family back then was my biological daughter. That girl is long gone. This marriage contract is naturally void. You are now the Shen family's designated daughter-in-law. You absolutely cannot mention other men again.
But Shen Naxing and I are really just friends.
That's still better than this. 7 years ago, you were reborn in my son's body. How much suffering must you have endured? It breaks my heart just looking at you. Now you can marry into the Shen family and rightfully become the young madam. It's much better than that illegitimate child who can't even be brought to the table.
But I simply don't like Shen Naxing.
I don't care. A single man with a child. Is he divorced or widowed? It's just bad luck. Why aren't you saying anything? Could it be that you're just like your good-for-nothing old man and have an opinion about this old woman?
The film was translated
Reporting to Madam
and
Red Butterfly,
narrated
I am
by
both
M
single
Media.
and widowed.
Then what makes you think that I would marry my daughter to you just because you're shameless?
Mommy.
Leave it be.
Because my son likes Ruoxu. And I like her too.
I think you're just using someone else's child to trick my daughter into marriage. Let me tell you, unless you send this child back to his biological mother, otherwise, I won't let you get near my daughter. Our young lady Red Butterfly will never raise a child for someone else.
Xiaoman doesn't have a mother.
What do you mean?
Xiaoman's mother died in a fire 7 years ago.
Died? Why didn't you say so earlier? Saying all this in front of the child is not good. Come here. You little rascal. Come over here. Let Grandma hold you.
I want Sister Ruokshu to hold me. I don't want to hold you.
If you don't want to hold me, then don't. Who cares? You come over here. I have something to tell you.
Go on.
What's the child's mother's name? Which family's daughter is she?
This child's mother is the eldest daughter of the Yan family, Yan Din.
What?
Dad told me. My mommy especially liked hiding treasure chests in the closet. Sister Ruokshu, do you like it?
Coincidentally, I like it too. Look, that cabinet in front. Maybe there's a treasure chest inside. Go quickly.
There really is a box here. Sister Ruokshu, can I open it and see?
Of course you can. I'll go get you the key. You're awake.
It seems young lady doesn't want me to wake up. I wonder what I did in the past to offend young lady, to make young lady look at me like this.
If you have something to say, say it. What are you doing here? He wouldn't guess that I'm Yanshin, deliberately here to get revenge
film
on
was
me, would he?
translated
Impossible.
and
This kind of
narrated
thing
by
is too
M
absurd
Media.
in real life. No one could have guessed it.
Yan Ruokshu, I want to make a deal with you. I want to kill someone.
Who?
Muzuzu.
Unbelievable. The deeply devoted young Master Shang will also have a day of putting righteousness before family. Sure enough, a dog can't change eating shit. No matter how beautiful a woman is, in his eyes, she's just a tool for blame. I couldn't escape back then. Now Mushushu can't escape either.
This is a photo of my mommy. Sister Ruokshu, how do you have a photo of my mommy?
Yanshin. It really is you. I knew you weren't dead. My Xingxin is still alive. Where did the photo come from?
I don't know.
Are you okay? Luckily, I arrived in time. Otherwise, you would have been killed by this lunatic again. How unlucky. You rest here for a while. I'll go get the doctor to help you get a good checkup.
Brother. Sheng Tianjiu now has my photos. The things in the box before. He saw them all. You tell me, will he guess my identity?
What? You still have lingering feelings for that bastard?
No. I want him to pay for his blood debt. Back then, it was because I knew too much about him. Business secrets. If according to his personality, if he knows I'm still alive, I will definitely die.
If you're scared, then marry me. Me and the Shen family behind me will always protect you.
Brother, I have always only ever seen you as a brother.
But I don't.
Brother.
Don't call me that. I don't want to be your brother. I want to be your man. You think I don't dare? Is that so? I was so gentle with you before, just because I was afraid of scaring you. Since it's already like this now, I don't care anymore.
Yan Din. Why did you treat me like this? Xiaoman is already 7 years old.
I'm sorry.
Young Master Gu. Yanshin is already dead. This woman is now called Yan Ruokshu. She belongs to our Shen family. What are you going to use to fight me?
Just because I'm the father of her child. Shen Nangsing, don't you love her very much? Then where were you when she was hurt? Where were you when she gave birth? Where were you when she was killed by others? I watched her marry with my own eyes. Watched her being abandoned. Watched her being harmed. I was always by her side. When she was in pain, I suffered with her. When she was happy, I was happy with her. If it weren't for Xiaoman, I would have wanted to die with her. And you, Shen Nangsing? What did you do? What makes you think you can say you love her? You don't deserve to.
Zhao Chang. Stop talking. My heart will ache.
Gu Cheng, from now on, we'll compete fairly.
Really? Then you have to give her a child first. Otherwise, I'm afraid the father is honored because of his son. You can't compare. You stay here by yourself. I won't bother you to rest.
Gu Cheng, are you still blaming me?
How dare I? After all, you are the young lady of Red Butterfly, not someone our small Shang family can afford to offend. Let go. Let go.
Gu Cheng, let's talk.
Woman on top of man? Is this what you call talking?
Stop it. I didn't know Xiaomen was still alive before. Now I know. I will make it up to you.
I raised Xiaoman for 7 years. I raised him from infancy. In the Shang family, I am controlled everywhere. I have to watch everyone's expressions. And you. You are the radiant red butterfly princess. You are the adopted daughter of the Shen family. Even if you don't remember me, the Xiaoman you painstakingly gave birth to, you just forget so easily.
I'm sorry. I didn't know Xiaomen was still alive. I didn't know that night was you. Don't worry, now I know. I will definitely make it up to you.
I don't want your compensation. I just want you.
Wait a minute.
Wait for what? Tonight, you can only listen to me.
Gu Cheng, what are you doing?
Sister, there's that too.
No. Absolutely not.
Today is the Shang family's family banquet. I want everyone to know. You are my woman. From today on, I will become the new chairman of Shang Group. And my fiancée, Yan Ruoxu, will be my only partner.
Gu Cheng, don't you know? This is illegal.
What? Isn't this young Master Gu Cheng's first marriage? Could it be his fiancée? Doesn't young Master Gu Cheng have a son? Could it be his ex-wife is coming to his door?
Gu Cheng, I advise you to quickly return Yanxin and Zhao Man to me. Otherwise, I'll let you have a taste. What is called regret. After my investigation, Yan Ruoxu is my wife who went missing in the fire 7 years ago. Yanxin, this is our marriage certificate. I haven't gotten a divorce yet. So, Yanxin is still my wife. I must ask you, second brother, not to defile her.
What? Yan Ruoxu? It's actually Yanxin. Gu Cheng and Yan Ruoxu, weren't they engaged before? So, they got together long ago. What a pair of adulterers. An evil person, a despicable person.
Did you hear that? My dear brother, if you don't return Yanxin to me, this reputation of adultery, I don't think you can bear it either. Or are you saying you want Zhao Man to become the infamous?
Sheng Jianzhao. You scum.
Stop it.
The blood bank is an urgent need now. The madam urgently needs a blood transfusion. Do you know anyone with this blood type?
I have the same blood type as her. I can't.
You.
Gu Cheng. Go contact Mu Shushu and have her bring that mad dog, Sheng Tianjiu, away from me. I don't want to see him.
Okay.
Doctor, please save him.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
This child's blood type is exactly the same as one of our patients just now. There's only one bag of blood left. First come, first serve. If you want to use it, go beg them.
I'll go right away. Please save my son. It's the last bag of blood. He's about to die. He's only 5 years old, but our patient is already in the operating room. This blood must be given to her. No, this is for my son. You must give it to him.
Mu Zuzu, why are you here? Wasn't Mu Zuzu very powerful in prison? Why are you kneeling before me now?
Sheng Tianzhao, our son's abdomen was bitten by wild dogs. He will die without blood. Do you know that?
Our son. We've been married for 5 years. You've always left our son with the nanny. You probably don't even know what your son looks like. Now you're telling me our son needs blood? Who are you trying to fool?
Sheng Tianzhao, I'm not lying to you. Why would I? Use my son's life to lie to you? How can you take my son's life-saving blood to give to Yan Ruoxu? You know what? Give it back to me. Our son is still waiting for life-saving blood. I'm begging you. Give it back to me. Please give it back to me. I beg you. Miss Moo, we've done everything we can. What? What did you say?
Muzuzu. Stop pretending here. I hate women like you the most. Thinking about it now, you really can't compare to Yanshin back then. How could I have fallen in love with a woman like you?
Shang Tianzhao? You dare to take my son's life-saving blood for Yan Ruoxu? Do you know? My son is dead. He died on his birthday. Died in the mouths of a pack of wild dogs. I'll kill you. I'm going to kill you. Murder! Murder! Call a doctor quickly. Call the police.
Be careful. Don't touch the wound.
What's going on inside? Should we go take a look?
What time is it? You're still thinking about caring for others. Why don't you ask yourself? The wound is so deep, the glass is almost piercing your stomach. It'll be dangerous if you don't take it out.
I asked the doctor. I heard the doctor say there's a child in the emergency room whose condition is critical and needs a blood transfusion, so I gave him my bag of blood. After all, we're parents too. Being parents, we understand the fear of something happening to our children.
Then what about you? What if you? What about Z-Man and me?
Don't worry, I've already had Shen to call to transfer blood from out of the province. It'll be delivered by tomorrow at the latest. Anyway, I've already died once. I'm not afraid anymore.
Don't say that.
How did I not notice before that you cry so easily?
Are you unhappy with me?
Not unhappy. I like it very much.
Mistress, it's not good. This subordinate was just in the emergency room and saw Muzuzu stab Shang Tianzhao. I'm afraid he's not going to make it now.
What? He can't die. The evidence that he killed 30 members of the Yan family back then hasn't been found out yet. He absolutely can't die now.
Yan Ruoxu. I knew you still cared about me. I know everything now. Muzuzu was the one who harmed me back then. I shouldn't have listened to Muzuzu and abandoned you. Is it not too late for me to say this now?
Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Zinxin. Zinxin. I was wrong back then. I deserved to die. I shouldn't have killed you back then.
Do you really want to die? Do you remember how you and Mushushu killed me and my family back then?
Let's not talk about these things. Let's start over, okay?
Did I ask you how you killed 30 members of the Yan family? Are you deaf? Say something.
Let's forget about it. Wouldn't it be better to start over?
You were the one who cheated first back then. You were also the one who said you wouldn't regret it. From when you planned to kill me and my family, you should have known that I would never let you off in this lifetime.
I was wrong. Can you give me another chance? I shouldn't have treated you like that back then. Honey, can you give me another chance?
Really? If I forgive you now, what about the one behind you, Mushushu, who you keep saying you want to spend the rest of your life with? What will become of her in the future?
Zuzu! It's all my fault. It has nothing to do with Yan Ruoxu. Come at me if you have a problem.
And narrated by M.
You look, you can't even handle a Mushushu. How can you talk to me about starting over with such high-sounding words? Mushushu, don't blame me for being ruthless. How many lives are burdened on you and Shang Tianzhao? I won't let any of you go.
Zinxin. Give me a little more time. I will definitely solve it.
Shang Tianzhao. What are you doing? Yan Din has nothing to do with you anymore.
Get away from me. Gu Cheng, you clearly promised me back then that after I married Yan Xin, you would only be her younger brother for the rest of your life. Now you are the one who violated the rules.
That's bullshit. You were the one who broke your promise first. What did you promise me back then? You said after the marriage, you would take good care of Yan Din. But what actually happened? You killed her whole family. You are an ungrateful person.
Why should I share your abandoned constraints of the agreement? I was blinded by Muzuzu. That woman.
That's enough. Do you really think I don't know that you were the one who actively went up to them? You wanted to become the family head, so you flattered the Mu family, and you and Mu Shushu colluded with each other, committing all kinds of evil. Sheng Tianjiu, people always have to be responsible for what they have done. You don't need me to teach you this, right?
Xingxin, I know you want to take revenge on me and the Mu family. It's okay. Go ahead and do it. As long as you are still willing to see me, I will be very happy. I found that I still like you very much.
Sheng Tianjiu, you disgust me.
Thank you for your cooperation. You helped us solve the serial murder case from 5 years ago. We will take the criminal suspect back. Let him receive the punishment he deserves.
These are all things we should do.
Thank you for saving my son. Thank you. Thank you for saving my son. Thank you.
Get out of here. I don't want to see you again.
Thank you for saving my son. Thank you. Thank you for saving my son.
Is she crazy? Why are you still apologizing after going so far?
Probably. It's because she caused too many deaths. Even in madness, she can't find peace.
If it weren't for you using me, I would have latched on to a sugar daddy and soared to success long ago. Otherwise, how could I have been reduced to losing my job and picking up trash? I hate it so much.
I need to go to the company first to deal with the debts left by Sheng Tianjiu. You go pick up our son first. If he doesn't see you, he's going to cry again.
Yan Ruoxu, I want to talk to you.
Talk? What's there to talk about? You covet my man, and you still expect me to talk to you? I'm sorry. I'm very busy. I don't have time to chat with you.
I know that back then, interfering in your family was wrong of me, but I'm already pregnant with Gu Cheng's child. You can't just abandon us, a widow and an orphan.
Come quickly, they're here.
Chairman Yan, can you answer our questions? May I ask, Miss Su and Chairman Gu, what is your relationship?
Will Shengxi Group really abandon Miss Su and the illegitimate child in her womb? You and Chairman Gu haven't gotten married yet. Is it because of Miss Su?
Did you get a clear shot? You didn't get a clear shot, right? Did you get a clear shot now? Do you want me to switch hands and hit you again from a different angle?
Yan Ruoxu, you poisonous woman. How dare you in front of everyone?
Miss Su, you're out of your mind. You need to go see a doctor. Those 2 slaps just now were in response to your slander against me and my husband. I don't mind recording what you just said and suing you for defamation. If you don't want to be sued, then immediately take the people you brought with you and get out of my sight. I, from a wealthy family, look down on you the most. You cheap slut who offered yourself.
Wife, I guarantee you, the child in Su Zihan's belly is really not mine. Moreover, I haven't even touched her. How could her child possibly be mine? Shinshin.
Kneel properly for me.
Seductress scheme, seductress scheme, seductress scheme, seductress scheme. She is illegally using a seductress scheme. I must resist temptation. I must resist.
You look like you're dressed warmly. Let me take them off for you.
It's all Su Zihan's fault. This is simply an undeserved disaster.
Who told you to fool around outside? What are you doing, Gu Cheng?
Doing what? Aren't you going to punish me? I'm now going to exercise the special privilege of being the father of my child. For a father is honored because of my child.